Hey guys, it's Girl Jena. I am joined once again with Matt Kopsea from Regional Radio Sports Network. He will be doing the South Bend Washington versus South Bend Riley game tonight. Both Riley and Washington have had troubles in the early going. What are both teams struggling with right now?
I think right now they're both struggling to find an identity on both sides of the football. Both teams have some new players that they're trying to deal with, especially Riley. They have Dejan Morgan, who was a quarterback the last 3 years at South Bend, Washington. He's now over at Riley, so he's trying to get adapted to the offense. And for Washington, you have a lot of new players that are just trying to get used to playing at the varsity level.
Who are the top players to look out for right now?
Well, for Riley, in addition to Dejan Morgan, you have Jameer Washington, a tight end and defensive end player for the Wildcats. You also have Sal Carmona and Thomas Capers, who will see action both on offense and defense. For Washington, you have Tyler White, a sophomore, who's going to be making his first start at quarterback tonight. You also have Antoine Ivory and Christian Campbell, who are going to both see action on the offensive end. And then you have Anthony Brazier, who's going to be counted on to do things on both sides of the football as well for the Panthers.
Speaking of quarterbacks, who are the top players to be on the lookout for?
In addition to Dejan Morgan, you have Jameer Washington, a tight end defensive lineman for Riley. Then you also have Sal Carmona and Thomas Capers, who will see action in the backfield and defense as well. For Washington, you have Tyler White, a sophomore, who's going to be making his first start at quarterback tonight. You also have Antoine Ivory and Christian Campbell as slot backs, and then you have Anthony Brazier, a receiver. Those are guys who are really going to have to be counted on big tonight for Washington.
Both teams are really hungry for a win right now. What is it going to take for Riley and Washington to get in the win column?
I think it's going to be important for both teams to get off to a good start tonight. Both teams have struggled offensively in the early going of the season, so I think that they have to come out and get off to a good start, and I think their defenses really have to come to the forefront tonight and play tough and try to keep each other off balance.
Thank you, Matt Kopsea. And once again, you can hear him tonight on 95.7 The Fan covering Riley, Washington, and at thefanmichiana.com.